Hey guys, I'm Jeffrey and this is AutoAlchemy, and today I am joined by Hillary of INFx TV. Do you want to say anything about yourself?
Long time no see. God, I hate talking about myself.
That's cool. I'll talk about you. So Hillary makes YouTube videos where she shares her reflections about just being...
Yeah, it's hard to say what I make videos on. People ask, oh, well, what do you do on your YouTube channel? It's like, well, I talk about personality theory, but then I also talk about whatever the hell I want.
Because in a way, you are an INFP, so you are embodying that no matter what you say. And that's cool.
That's it. I mean, a lot of it I think is geared towards like INFPs and Enneagram 9 because that's what I am. But yeah, I try to get stuff out there that everybody can relate to. Yeah, go check it out.
Yeah, please check it out. And we actually just recorded a video for her channel where we did, I think it's MIT's Morality Machine test, where we went through basically like the philosophical trolley problem, different versions of that, and we kind of worked through like what really matters when you're deciding who should die. And now we're kind of continuing that train of thought here by playing a game called the Evolution of Trust. I don't know a lot about it. I know that you're kind of like programming in different moral values into a society and then watching that society evolve over time. Basically, we are going to once again showcase and talk through these issues together and see if anything illuminating pops up. So come along for the ride.
Let's go.
There you go.
Thank you, Nikki Case, whoever you are who developed this.
Yeah, thank you, good person.
Samaritan. Oh, we got music. I love how the little people are like fucking bobbing around.
They're just floating through the void. So I'm not especially good at reading what my dad calls the constructions. Seems like this is just giving us some context. The main question here, why even in peacetime do friends become enemies? And why even in wartime do enemies become friends? Kind of like what's happening here. Let's see.
The game of trust. You have one choice. In front of you is a machine. Oh, I like this. If you put a coin in the machine, the other player gets 3 coins and vice versa. You both can either choose to cooperate, put in coin, or cheat, don't put in coin. Let's say the other player cheats and doesn't put in a coin. What would you do?
Oh, dang, they're getting mathematical on us here.
Oh, no. Turning the other cheek just got you slapped. Yeah. This is like the prisoner's dilemma, right?
That's right. Yeah. Yeah, game theory.
Yeah, you should cheat because that's the least bad that can happen overall. Are we going to always cooperate and just see what happens? Sure, seems like the right thing to do. Or is it? Because if you both cooperate, you both give up a coin to gain 3.
So you both get 2. So you should still cheat. Because you'll get
more coins.
Right.
So it's literally coming at it from the perspective of you.
Right.
That's it.
So
it's okay. It's not trying to necessarily
trust
be
is cool, but others can take advantage of you, and sometimes it makes sense to not trust people. But what if we play that game more than once?
Now let's play for real.
So you'll be playing against 5 different opponents, each with their own strategy. With each opponent, you'll play anywhere between 3 to 7 rounds. Can you trust them, or can they trust you? Okay.
I feel like they've made quite the argument for not trusting.
That's right.
I'm inclined to cooperate on the first one.
That would be my actual human.
Yeah.
Impulse.
All right, let's be human.
Hey.
So we knew what they did because we got 2 coins.
Right.
Okay.
I think this is a cooperative guy.
I would too. I would cooperate again. I feel like you communicate based on what you're doing. Hell yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
This seems obvious.
Look at how good it is whenever you...
Wait, he changed.
So now we have a different quote-unquote
opponent. Right, so we're 0 again.
Who will have a different strategy. Apparently we just played with somebody who's a lot like us. So we should start off cooperating and see what happens.
I think so.
Okay.
Oh, what happened to our face? Okay, so he cheated. But if we both cheat...
then it equalizes.
I think we should cheat.
See if he's like a cheater.
Now I want to cooperate.
You do? I want to continue cheating because I feel like he will be like the reaction to the original Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just a dick.
Yeah, he is a dick. Oh, you think she is innocent, Little Miss Purple Hat.
You don't know what I think.
I still want to... Yeah, my baseline is to try cooperating. Oh. If you're both seeing that you're benefiting, then you would continue to do it.
Yeah.
Let's cheat first and see what happens.
Okay, I like that. Yeah.
Oh, I feel bad.
I kind of feel bad too.
Let's cooperate.
Look at him.
If we cooperate, he's gonna cheat, but maybe we can say we're sorry. Oh, he was pissed.
Yeah, we sent a message.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, there was no coming back. Okay.
You know what I want to do.
Okay.
Oh, she did what we did. Or, well, no, we started out cheating last time. She was just seeing what we would
Right,
do.
testing us.
But now we should cheat because she's gonna cheat. Oh, she didn't. She tried to cooperate.
And now I think we just cheat our way.
All right, let's do it.
Worst that can happen is we equalize.
She knows.
Yeah.
Little peanut hat.
So there's a whole range from 7 to 49, and we scored 24 playing our fucked up strategy. These were all different kinds of characters with different strategies for trusting. So
right.
Copycat, Blue Hat guy, Fez, he just does whatever you do at the beginning. There's a guy who always cheats. There's the lady with the pink hat who always cooperates, even if we screw her over, I guess. The grudger will cooperate until you cheat. And then the detective, ooh, I like the detective. That's like my style. So
I analyze you. I start cooperate, cheat, cooperate, cooperate. If you cheat back, I'll act like copycat. Yeah, that seemed right. She seemed to have some kind of like reactive what we were doing.
Right.
She was paying attention. Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
That's great.
Okay, so now what would happen if you played these different characters against each other? Who do we think will do the best?
Who will get the highest score? Either the all-cheat or the detective.
I think the detective, I like to believe that the intelligence would give them a leg up somehow.
I want to believe that.
Let's just try all cheat.
Okay.
The winner is the copycat. Dang.
Really?
The golden rule, reciprocal altruism, tit for tat, live and let live. When you're forced to play the same game with the same specific people, copycat doesn't just win the battle, it wins the war. Oh, okay. And what if we play multiple tournaments?
That's weird.
Oh, okay, so this is basically getting at the idea that I mentioned initially, that it's going to, like, develop a population that evolves over time. So certain players are going to get eliminated.
Right.
And it's going to, reiterate itself. Because now I want to say copycat because...
Oh, look at all the cooperative.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. So...
But more chances for the all-cheat to get a shit ton of points.
Right. I think all cheat is going to win because they're going to screw over the cooperative.
Yeah.
Play, we eliminate. Yep.
Okay.
The winners get reproduced. Yeah, it's going to...
Sadly, you were correct. But let's try a few more rounds.
Yeah.
Yes. But now what? This is like hurting my brain. To try to think of like all the math of this stuff. And maybe I shouldn't think of it that way. Maybe I need to be more focused on like
an individual dynamic.
Motivation, mirroring. Like think of it more like conceptually like that.
Well, the always cheats are going to... I think the copycats are going to win because the always cheats are going to cheat on each other and equalize. Okay.
Yeah, so the copycats are... That's right, the always cheats become a victim of their own success. They exploited the naive, but once they ran out of them, they had to face the copycats, who are nice, but not naive. By copying the other player's moves, copycats can play nice with each other.
Right, okay, so the copycats are pretty cool.
Yeah, no matter who is involved, it seems like copycat is literally always going to win.
Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. But it's also not just moral, but it's mathematical. That's cool.
It is. It makes sense.
Yeah. So far, we've only talked about a game, about change in the players. What about a change in the game? What could lead to the evolution of distrust? Oh, but so what they're saying is it will change depending on how many rounds they play. Oh. Yeah, so the more repeated games you play with people, the more you're exposed to the same people playing by the same rules, the more this like trust develops. But if it was only like
okay.
how,
well that makes sense then. They're basically just like reiterating like the short term versus the long term, right?
1 round. 5 or less rounds.
In 1985, when Americans were asked how many close friends they had, the most common answer was 3. In 2004, the most common answer was 0.
Oh, so now we can play with the different values.
Oh, that is great. So when you cheat, if you get way more,
right,
than just like, you you gaining 1 versus you gaining 5 when someone else loses. Yeah, game theory. Okay.
Yeah, zero-sum game. The belief that a gain for us must be a loss for them. And so a non-zero-sum game is when we try to create a win-win solution, or avoid a lose-lose. So we need a non-zero-sum game for trust.
Truth.
And now we have one more barrier, mistakes. So we would pay back each other and sing Kumbaya, but what if...
one of us dies?
He trips on his way there, and now it's a miscommunication, a misinterpretation.
Yes!
Yo, that's cool.
Fuck yeah, dude.
And if this person doesn't think it's an accident,
we get all insecure.
You see all this playing out for reals.
I see that.
Oops.
Oh, we're gonna check our mail.
It was a mistake.
Right click, send to.
Hopefully our trust has not dissolved at all because of that miscommunication and mistake that I made.
Oh, that wasn't planned in? God, they look so evil.
And now they're trapped in this cycle of retaliation.
That's so sad. This doesn't...
That's like the Hatfields and the McCoys. I worked with the Hatfields.
I knew a McCoy.
And now here we are.
Look at this.
Fighting.
Copy kitten.
So yeah, we have new guys here. Copy kitten cheats back only after you cheat me twice in a row. The first one could be a mistake. Per. The simpleton. I try to cooperate. If you cooperate back, I do the same thing, even if it's a mistake.
Why simpleton got such a little...
If you cheat back, I do the opposite thing as a last move, even if it's I don't...
Random!
It's a random...
Monkey robot!
Oh, I dated somebody like this. Penguin of Doom!
Pizza tacos!
So who do we think will win now? And there's a chance of making mistakes now. A 5% chance. I think the copy kitten who's going to make a little allowance for mistakes but still has the same virtues as the copycat.
Oh, is that what the copy kitten is?
Yeah.
I vote them.
Whoa.
Come on.
Uh-oh, they're getting...
The simple-minded.
The simple-minded among us. I don't understand. I don't fully understand its logic.
I don't get how that one would beat out, like, a cheat.
I feel like the simpleton was inside me all along.
Okay.
I feel like our inability to grasp this really ruins the video.
Oh my god.
And now I added in a ton of always cheats.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I see.
I'm back on my copy kitten guy.
I want the copy kitten to win.
Maybe it's random.
Relate to the copy kitten.
Me
That's
too.
my highest self is copy kitten.
Hey. Hey.
Oh.
Look at the copy kitten beating all those copycats. Although, look, the copycats are kind of staying in. Communication. Now we get to play with the miscommunication level.
Yes.
So at 0, the copycat wins. 1 to 9%. The forgiving guy wins. And then always cheat. At 50%, nobody wins. Ever. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. This is why miscommunication is such an interesting barrier to trust. Yeah.
A little bit leads to forgiveness, Too much distrust. Well,
what we learnt today.
Yeah, let's talk about what we learned today. Getting learned.
Learnt.
Hey guys, this is Jeffrey, and we need 3 things for the evolution of trust.
1.
Repeat interactions. I'm talking about interactions that happen again and again.
2.
We need possible win-win scenarios. There's got to be an opportunity for us to reconnect, to have a non-zero sum game. You know, I don't want to have my foot down your throat, and you don't want to have your foot down my throat.
I don't like feet in my mouth.
Unless it's consensual.
Right. Ask. Always
3.
ask. 3.
Low miscommunication. Oh, wait,
right.
Let's try that again.
3.
Low miscommunication. If you mess up too much, if you miscommunicate, if you have some accidents that are misconstrued,
your
trust is
unnecessary.
So, it's obviously more complicated than that, but this does give us a cool way to visualize and play around with those variables. So, not only are people losing trust in this day and age, but we are living in an environment which is not conducive to producing trust.
Right.
So, the little bit of optimism that I'm picking up here is, even though you could see this as, oh, so the environment that we're in is going to dictate how we behave, but we are part of that.
Yeah.
We are part of the landscape, so we can start by trusting. We can start pushing back and changing it.
Right.
Starting with where we're at.
With ourselves.
Yes.
And what we do.
You build relationships. You find win-wins. You learn to communicate. And typology is a great way, by the way, of learning how to communicate and learning how other people process information, how they prioritize the reality that they're in. Oh, it's based on an old-ass book. This is outdated information.
From 1984. What's that book that was written from 1984?
I think it was called Animal Farm. Alright guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you had fun. I certainly had an experience.
Now we know.
Yeah, now we know. Please check out. To think about. Yeah, please check out Hillary's channel. Learn to trust her. Learn to cooperate with her subscribe button.
Yeah, but also give me some room to make an error once in a while, because I will.
Her current audience is kind of unforgiving, but we can change that because we are part of the world and the landscape.
My audience is you, is me, is your pets.
And don't forget to check out the other video that we made on her channel.
Yes.
I'll put a link up there. See you guys next time. Bye. Whew, that was rough.
We did it.